CFA Access Scholarship May 2027. If you want to apply for it, then here are all the details that you need to know. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you everything about the CFA Access Scholarship May 2027. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you've ever liked my work even a teeny tiny bit, then please join the community by subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And for the very kind people who have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Okay, so CFA Access Scholarship, a scholarship that is known to help people who financially cannot afford the exam. Does it mean that people who somewhere can afford it but would prefer not to pay for it cannot apply for it? You can. Okay, that's one thing. So now let's come to the major details. Let's start with the dates. Very, very important. In fact, pretty much the most important part, right? So the application window starts on 12th August. You can start applying for this scholarship on 12th August and you can apply for it till 1st September. So between 12th August to 1st September, you can apply for it. The result of the scholarship, that means you will come to know whether you got the scholarship or not by 25th September. Okay. First of all, this scholarship is only for CFA level 1 and CFA level 2 May 2027. If you are not planning to give it in May 2027, do not apply for the scholarship, because if you get the scholarship, you have to sit for the exam. There is literally nothing else you can do. Okay. I mean, there are loopholes, but that will cost you a lot of money. So please only and only apply for the scholarship if you are sure that you want to sit for May 2027. Okay. Now let's quickly come to the application process. It is honestly very, very, very self-explanatory. You cannot do it on your phone. You will need a laptop or a desktop. That is one thing. You go to Google, you type CFA Access Scholarship. This is the link that you need to click on. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. How do I apply? There's this part, you open that and then there's a link, apply here. Just click on that. The moment you click on that page, you'll have to log into your CFA Institute ID, and then it's very, very self-explanatory. It is a form that you have to fill. Obviously, it starts with your basic details and then it comes to your income, your personal income. You don't really need to specify the exact income. They give you MCQ based way, like ranges, option 1, option 2, and you have to choose the range that most closely matches your actual income. And then they'll ask you questions like how many people are fully dependent on you, what is the gross asset value that you have. To thoda ek rough estimate nikal ke, again, you don't need to give the exact figure. They will give you rough estimates and you have to choose the closest option. The main part of this application is an essay, a 250-word essay wherein you have to tell them why are you worthy of this scholarship. In this essay, I have a lot of people coming to me and telling me, Tanishka, please review our essay. Tanishka, please tell us what to write in this essay. And I strictly do not do it. I don't do it on this page. I don't do it on Instagram. I don't even do it on my personal client calls. And let me tell you why. Because this essay is so subjective. Aaj tak nobody knows what is the, mantra or the trick for actually cracking that essay. And I'll give you an example. I know somebody who has literally just written, I really, really, really need this scholarship. Please, 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 please give it to me. I need this. I don't have money. Literally, itna likha hai, and that person has got the scholarship. Not saying they do not deserve it. Possibly they really needed it, but they got the scholarship. And there is somebody who has actually poured their heart and soul and honest truth, no lies, okay, in that essay, and they have not got the scholarship. So you really cannot be sure of what the basis is. I am saying this as a candidate. I'm sure the institute has the basis of what they are checking on. There might be other things. Maybe that person who said I really, really needed this, maybe his income value was too low. It could be multiple things that we as a candidate cannot understand or crack. That is what I'm trying to tell you. As a individual, as somebody who is not evaluating these essays, we will never know what their criteria is, and they have not told us also. Roughly though, for the people who want an idea of, okay, but tell us at least what to write, think of yourself as a product. You have to pitch to them that I need the financial assistance and I need it, and you should invest it in me because I am somebody who will give you the returns. Think of it like a business product. Think like Shark Tank is going on. So you have to show them, okay, I am I have been good academically, so tell them what you've done in your graduation, in your masters, if ever, whatever. You tell them that. School, college, if you're applying at a very early age, वो भी लिख सकते हो. Your future plans, if you've done any internships, why are you interested in finance. Basically you have to tell them that I am somebody कि आप मुझ पे पैसे लगाओगे, I will pass the exam. So anything that you feel can show that you are a good student will come in that essay. Definitely if you have financial needs, if it's a loan or there's a burden that's a financial crisis, bhagwan na kare, but any such thing, you add that as well. You add everything that can help you get that scholarship or that financial aid. But but you never ever lie. Do not over exaggerate what is not true or even the truth. That means if you have a loan of say 2 lakh on you, do not say I have a loan of 10 lakhs on you. जो है वो सच लिखो. You can word it in a way that makes it sound more sad, but you will write the truth. And let me tell you why that is extremely important. Because if you write something that is not true and you get the scholarship, this has always been the case, but of late there has been a rise in number of cases for this. You can get the scholarship and then suddenly one day the institute will mail you, okay, you said this, please give some supporting documents so that we can believe you. God forbid you are not able to produce those documents, which if you are lying, which you obviously cannot, by the deadline that they give you. Not only will this current scholarship go, you will never be able to apply for a future scholarship and you do not even know what impact it will have on your exam. Even I don't know. Do not take that risk. The CFA Institute loves ethics. Level 2 candidates would definitely know this. Jhoot mat bol. Whatever it is, write the truth. If it's not something that exists in your life, don't write it. अगर वो scholarship आपकी किस्मत में है, आपको मिलेगा, नहीं मिला तो नहीं मिलेगा. Right? It is just that. In the scholarship application, if there are any supporting documents that you want to add in the application, you can do that as well, but that is not compulsory. Now, a few rules or a few points Q&A that a lot of people often have. If we have applied for the Feb 2027 scholarship but didn't get it, can we apply again? Yes, you can. If we have failed an attempt in the past but want to apply for it again, can we apply for it? Yes, you can. If you have failed a scholarship attempt, that means say you gave the August 2020, let's assume you give the November 2025 attempt and that was a scholarship attempt for you and you fail that. In that case, you can apply 2 more times, but the chances of you getting it is honestly very low based on the data that I have seen. It's not that they are saying that, I'm just saying based on data. So anybody who has failed an attempt, even if it was not a scholarship attempt and you are applying, definitely try your luck, but the chances of you getting it is usually lower because obviously na, they already think यार ये कहाँ से अच्छा बच्चा, ये कौन सा returns देगा मुझे. चाहे आप हो, I understand that that failure was not your lacking. Sometimes they don't. So yeah, that is the thing. And yeah, I think I've pretty much completed every single thing. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. All the best to each and every one of you all who want to apply. Reminder, the application window starts on 12th August, closes on 1st September. It doesn't make a difference when you apply. I've had people come and ask, will it make a difference if I apply in the last or apply in the first? It's literally a game of destiny, in my opinion, based on what I've seen. अगर आपकी डेस्टिनी में है, you will get it. अगर आपकी डेस्टिनी में नहीं है, you will not get it. It is in your hand to just play that try and wait. Actually, one more thing, very, very important. Please do not register for the exam in between that period. Till 25th September, you cannot register for an exam at all. If you register for an exam or are currently registered for an exam, you cannot apply for the scholarship. And if you've applied for the scholarship and then just to save yourself, you feel like, let me just still register, what if I don't get a scholarship, then your scholarship application will become null and void. So ye mat karna, very, very important. Achha mujhe yaad aa gaya. With that, we've come to the end of this video. Like I said, any more questions, let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. Like, please subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.